Good day, sir. Good day, cadets. I am the cadet Amolo B, and we are the Group 1. And today we are going to discuss and explain about our topic. It's all about the importance of Section 7.4, Vessel in Port, or health and safety of shipboard personnel, is to ensure safety of life at sea, or SOLAS, to prevent human injury or loss of life, and to avoid damage to the environment and the ship. Personal safety or safety of life at sea comes at the top of the priority list, as there is no loss that is considered greater than the loss of human life. This guidance is intended to provide only an overview of the safety hazards that you may encounter when working on ships and other vessels. You should be aware of these hazards and avoid dangerous situations. You should not enter any area of a vessel that is not open to the general public without specific permission and, if necessary, supervision. If a recognized danger or hazard is unavoidable, you should not be proceed without adequate training, guidance, and, where necessary, the appropriate permission from the master or owners of the vessel. That's all, and thank you.
So, good evening. I am Cadet Sanji Quiñado, and I will be discussing the suitable safety equipment. Safety equipment must be available and should be worn. This may include high visibility clothing, life jacket and or dry suit, gloves, overalls, non-slip and anti-static footwear. Usually with the protection, safety helmets, intrinsically safe or IS, torch or working light, equipment that's safe to use a flammable atmosphere.
This is Cadet Dimakutak. So, if you have to enter confined spaces, additional specialist equipment will be needed, including personal alert safety system alarm that contains motion sensors and indicates when a person is unconscious, multi-gas alarm personal monitor that detects noxious gases, intrinsically safe IS radio communications line, confined space rescue equipment that compress air breathing apparatus, safety harness and lifeline and location line, manual and automatic resuscitation system or MARS. Health checks, training and regular refresher training are required before using compressed air breathing apparatus.
Good day, sir. Good day, everyone. I am Crisaldo F. Reyes Jr. and I will be the one to discuss the access to vessels. This section contains guidance on how to board vessel safely. The legislation requires the master of a vessel to provide safe means of getting on and off the ship for anyone with legitimate business on board. This includes customs officers carrying out their duties. Access to vessels will normally be provided by the accommodation ladder or gangway, which must be safely secured. Where the gangway crosses water, safety nets should also be in place. You must never attempt to board a vessel until you sure it is safe to do so. Ladders or gangways are often slippery or ice up. Non-slip safety footwear will reduce the risk of an accident, but you should still take care, particularly if it is dark. In addition to the guidance below, you should also read the sections on working at heights.
Good day and what's up mga kabaro? I'm the Cadet Rubius Bueno GP. So, boarding from the quay. When you board a vessel from the quayside, you should use the accommodation ladder or gangway provided. Before using them, check that the gangway or ladder is properly rigged and secured. It is deployed at safe angle and extends 1 meter above where you are going. The safety nets are in place if you are crossing over the water. If you are boarding on roll and roll-off ferry, you should do a via gangway unless the vehicle ramps are the only means of access. Where the ship's decks are below the level of the quay, access equipment should be provided on the vessel. Do not try to jump on board, you might slip or fall. Remember that in tidal locations, the vessel might rise or fall between your arrival and departure, so the access might have changed. Be steeper or not reached properly. If in doubt, ask the master or deck officer responsible to make it secure. That's all, thank you.
Good day, sir. I'm Cadet Neo Alan Naval, My topic is 2.2. The topic is boarding from another vessel. Boarding one vessel from one another can be particularly hazardous. Try to avoid it if at possible. Never attempt this if a vessel is moving. Where it is necessary, it is normally the responsible of ship lying outboard. For this from the dock side. To provide safe access to the other vessel, the only exception is where the outboard vessel has much a lower freeboard. The deck is much lower, so the access would involve climbing, in which the case vessel, the higher freeboard, is responsible for giving your safe access. This will usually involve using rope, ladders, and it is the only time you should use them for gaining access. Don't try to climb a rope ladder using you unless you have been shown how to do it safely. So remember, you must always wear a life jacket when boarding one vessel from another. And it takes extreme care, particularly in poor weather. So that's all, sir. Thank you.